One of Tina's friends. It's Aaron Berger, who is, of course, HSN's longtime tech expert. Thank you so much always for you,
Good
Aaron
morning.
Berger.
Thank you for having me.
And for this amazing deal.
Yeah, what a deal.
Let's tell people, because I think people don't ever know when this is a deal that you can't let go. But this one is definitely that, because I don't think I've ever seen a price like this on an Amazon Fire. This is a 10-inch, correct?
It's an Amazon Fire 10-inch.
Yeah, and so almost 50% off.
Yeah.
This is amazing. I have a Fire, it needs to be upgraded. And that's what I kind of tell people all the time, is that even though you have a tablet, there's a shelf life to it,
Sure.
like any other tech these days. And if you're wondering why it's a little slow or it's not that great anymore, you're wondering why doesn't it charge the way it used to? Because there is a point at which you have to decide for yourself, is it time to upgrade? And when the price is this good, let me look at it because I can't believe it. Under $80 for a tablet. The latest and greatest, right? So at 5 Flex, because 5 Flex on everything today, because we are in the midst of the first big sale of the year, guess what? You can take it home for 16 bucks. 16. Oh wait, colors real fast. Sorry,
yeah,
Aaron.
no,
You'll get to it in just a second, but I just wanted to let you know that there are 3 colors here. I thought there were only 2 colors available. The black and the lavender for sure. What color is this?
That's the olive.
So there's an olive as well. So that's good to know. All right, so.
We started with 4 colors. We sold out of denim last night. Lilac will be the next to go.
Yep.
We can't replenish either one of those.
Oh.
So just kind of a heads up there. If you love the lilac, we'll find out how many there are, but I think there's a couple hundred, 200, something like that when I left last night. This is the final show of the holiday weekend, and we're excited about this tablet because we don't get Fire tablets here very often.
No.
Twice last year. So in all of 2023, I had it once, I think, in March, and then again in August. We didn't have this all through the holidays. We're really excited to kick off 2023, the first big sale of the year, with Amazon's Sweetheart tablet. Most of us think to have a great tablet, you have to spend $300, $400, $500, and I'm here to show you, you absolutely don't. You can have a tablet that is incredibly responsive, that has a beautiful screen, and it doesn't have to be a tiny tablet. Here's the other thing. Amazon Fire tablets, as I say, sort of the Sweetheart tablets, many people think of them as such, come in 3 different sizes. They come in a 7-inch size, an 8-inch size, and a 10-inch size. Nobody ever said, I wish I bought a smaller tablet, ever. Nobody, same thing with your phone and your computer. Having a bigger screen is what you always want. This is about 2.5 times the size of a 7-inch tablet, which simply means when you're surfing hsn.com, when you're checking out your favorite websites, your favorite social media, you want to see that, whatever it is, a food processor, or you want to see some jewelry, or you want to see those boots a little bit more closely, you want to see that, look at that. You can really see what the fabric looks like, what the texture looks like. That's the joy of having a bigger screen. Now, this is the upgraded version. We have a video that we're going to show you right now. I want to sort of talk through sort of the highlights of the features, and then we'll show you a lot of them. The biggest of which, in my opinion, is that there's the voice assistant built in. Alexa is built in. So when you talk to your tablet, when you want to open an app, when you want to ask a question, you can do it all with your voice. The all-new Fire 10, now with a 1080p full high-definition screen, 32 gigs of built-in storage, and Alexa, hands-free, means it's so much easier to use. 12-hour battery life, all day long battery on this, again, with the highest definition screen. Let me show you the reason most people get it. It's because of the simplicity to use. So if you wanted to open Facebook, you could go right there and you could touch Facebook. And you see how instant that is, right? Because it has an OctaCore processor. It is so fast for kids, for adults, for students, for if you're retired, you use your tablet primarily for social media or for shopping. I mean, just absolutely ideal. But you don't even have to know, this is the best thing about it. You don't even have to know where the app is. You can just say, Alexa, open Facebook.
Here's Facebook.
And that's how immediate any, oh, there's, is that
Colleen.
That's Colleen, yeah, with her grandbabies are just getting so big so fast. I think of them as little babies. They're not anymore. We'll do one more. Alexa, open Netflix.
Here's Netflix.
So again, whether you're watching Bridgerton or any of your favorite movies, whether you're watching HBO Max or you're watching Prime or you're watching hsn.com on YouTube or on our website, Emily, It's just a matter of asking for what you want the tablet to do, and boom, it's done.
I cannot believe this price, to be completely honest. Under $80 for a tablet that, what did you say, 12 hours of battery life?
And did you see, I actually put the Amazon page on your screen for you so that you can see so this is on Amazon's website, and I work with folks at Amazon to bring this here. I'm going to tell you how and why we do it in a minute. On Amazon's site, this is what, $194 today. That is this tablet. This is the 11th edition tablet. It is this exact tablet, the Fire HD Plus 11th edition, on Amazon's website for more than double.
More than double.
And so people say, well, how do you all do it? Are these refurbished? Like, what's going on here? And I'll tell you why. Because I work with the folks with Amazon to bring this to HSN. This is how we do it. We know that at HSN today, we've had, I think, 2 or 3 shows. 4,000 of these are gone. About 2/3 of our quantity are sold out the door. HSN will sell more of these tablets in 2 days than anyone else in the country will sell. The word of mouth sales on these is exponential. So you get this into your home, you can't help but tell your neighbor about it. You can't help but tell the gal at the PTA about it, your friend at church about it, or whomever. The word is so good. And frankly, it's great for Amazon, for you to have an Amazon device in your hand. It's got all of the various Amazon services and shopping and et cetera at your fingertips now. So we do this very specifically, very pointedly for an HSN audience. You guys are such good natural promoters, and we are so thankful. So for the, beginning of the year, last year we had 2 Fire tablets, period, all year. I don't know when we'll have another one. I don't know if we'll have another one before back to school. I think we certainly, after we sell out of this, won't have another Fire 10 before Valentine's Day, which is a month away from today. So today is just a great day to get a tablet that I think many of us thought we could never afford, a tablet that would be this fast, this easy to use, function this beautifully for under $80.
Oh my gosh, on top of the fact that, look at how gorgeous this is. I'm gonna be superficial for a second.
Sure.
When I buy my devices, and I know a lot of us do this, we want them to look amazing.
They might as
right?
well.
Oh my gosh, look at this lavender color. If I were to just pop this out and I would get a clear cover, to be honest, because it's so gorgeous. And look at the profile. I mean, this is a gorgeous tablet. That being said, there are just about 300 left of the lavender. If this is the one that you want, so just keep that in mind. But there is also black and there is also olive. So if you are loving any of these colors, that's why we say this is a great time, this is a great price, almost 50% off, and you saw how much it costs on Amazon.com?
Amazon.com, yeah.
And so you can also get 5 Flex today because we're in the midst of our amazing first big sale of the year. So 5 Flex, $16, you can take this home and enjoy everything that you enjoy on your tablet, but this big screen. I'm looking at it going, my Amazon Fire is not nearly this big.
You probably have the 7-inch screen or the 8-inch screen, and
Yeah.
certainly if you spent under $100 for them, you have the 7-inch screen or the 8-inch screen.
It's gotta be.
Having this price and having the 10-inch screen, that's such a win. It just means you have more surface area, right? You
Right.
have a bigger visual palette, so you can do more things. You can
Yeah.
enjoy more things. For example, maybe it's time for you or your kids or your grandkids or whomever. This is I have a 5-year-old. This is the tablet my 5-year-old has because it's nearly indestructible. It has, I won't bore you with the details, but it has what's called an aluminosilicate coating on it. So it is shatter resistant, it is break resistant. It really can take a beating in a way I've seen no other tablet do. But maybe Max wanted to watch something. So I would just say, Alexa, play Tumbleleaf.
Here's Tumbleleaf.
Yeah, you probably remember
Oh, I know
Tumbleleaf, right?
Tumbleleaf,
Yeah.
yes.
Your kids might be
I have
past
a
Tumbleleaf. though.
9-year-old and a 14-year-old,
Yeah.
so yes.
So you remember these days, right? Well, I want you to look at the quality
quality.
of the. So again, this is 1080p
No, trick or
full
treat,
high
please.
definition. So this
Wow.
isn't just high def, it is the next level up. And you can see, look at that. Look at the clarity of that screen. It looks almost 3-dimensional. And the other thing that I'll point out.
The sound is fantastic,
The sound,
too.
Thank you for pointing that out.
No, I thought you were going to point out something else digitally.
I wasn't there yet, but I'm glad you did. On a device this thin and this inexpensive, frankly, the last thing we usually demonstrate on tablets are speakers because they usually kind of stink.
Yeah,
you know
no,
what I
that was
mean? They're
great.
usually just not that great. You usually have to use headphones or whatever. So the sound quality is beautiful. No, I was going to say, so we're watching something for Max there. Maybe we want to watch something for Emily and me.
Yes, please.
Alexa, play The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Here's the marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
Whatever it is you want to watch, you got to remember, this is going through there's literally millions of shows to choose from right now, and that was on your screen in 0.2 seconds, right? You see how quickly it can find something. Just thinking about sort of going through all the catalog of information that's out there. You mentioned something, you mentioned sound quality. Alexa, play the song Bigger Love by John Legend.
Here's Bigger Love by John Legend on Amazon Music.
Can we just talk about sound quality for a minute? We'll listen for 10 seconds. I want you guys to hear it.
It's amazing. And I have to say, Aaron, for real though, when people look at a tablet or a device over the cameras, right? Like you're seeing a muddied down version of what we're actually looking at in person.
Yep.
And you have to think about that when you're looking at how great that looks, because you're like, oh, that does look great from across so many devices. Like you're watching it on your TV, it goes through a camera. That is even crisper in person, and it's hard to believe because I saw Tumbleweed and I couldn't believe how amazing it looked on our monitors. And then Miss Maisel, I was like, oh my gosh, the fact that it looks amazing on our monitors speaks so much to the volume. It speaks to the amazing quality of that crisp picture. And if that's what you're looking for, because I think we don't sacrifice when it comes to quality anymore. Right. We don't have to.
We don't have to.
The technology is there.
I think many of us think, you know, if I'm not going to spend $400 or $500 on a tablet, I'm going to have to sacrifice a little bit. The only tablet I know that you don't have to is Amazon's tablet. And in fact, there's two things I want to recommend that I think will just really take your experience over the top. I've been here, as you know, almost 20 years. So I don't know if you've even seen this before. This is something called G-Hold. This is probably my favorite product that we sell. When you have a 10-inch tablet, the only way it really becomes a lap device, because unless you're an NBA player, it's too big to palm, right? You can palm a 7-inch, you can palm an 8, but you can't palm a 10-inch tablet, right?
Because I'm like, that looks awesome.
This is called the G-Hold. It works not just on this tablet, it works on any tablet in the world, and actually cell phones as well. It lets you hold it in one hand. You can rotate your tablet so you can hold it vertically or horizontally. You know what else is really cool about it? It's so smart. It snaps flat and out of the way. If you want to put this in a case, this is true Velcro. We normally don't say Velcro, we say hook and loop. This isn't hook and loop. This is true Velcro on the back of it. So it lasts basically for ages, and it's just the easiest way. Anyone you know who has a tablet, this is a great even if you're not picking up the tablet, this is a great Valentine's gift. We just got all the colors back in. So we've got rose gold, we've got black, we've got purple, we've got a leopard print, we've got them all on hsn.com. So I highly suggest that. And then another thing that makes this tablet different that I want to spend a minute talking about, if you buy an iPad, and I love iPads, I own an iPad, they're out of this world. Obviously, whole different, price thing. We're talking about $400, $500, up to $1,000. Those and most other tablets have what's called fixed memory. So when you fill the tablet with music or movies or games or apps or whatever, you're full, you're done. You have to either start deleting, choose your favorite kid, as I say, with it. Nobody wants to delete things from their iPad, or you have to upgrade. This has an expandable memory card slot, and that means it's future-proof. It grows with you. So this is an expandable card slot right here. You have 32 gigs of storage built in, but we have, and you see them right now on sale, we have SD cards. The 32 gig version is only $15. So you can double the memory, boom, for $15. So, and you can put up to a full terabyte of extra memory in here. So that's, number one, I would suggest the G-Hold for everyone who's buying this. I cannot recommend G-Hold enough. The other thing is, if you want to expand the memory, you might want to pick up an SD card today too.
Always, just in case. You know what I mean?
Well.
Like, why not back it up? Right. And also, just in case you just say, oh, I just want to